Yo, Eric, can you hear me now? Are we back in action, Eric? Can you hear me now? Yo, Eric, can you hear me now? Okay, I think you can hear me now. Again, so as I was saying, we got a lot of stuff to go over. We're gonna be going in for about good 20 minutes, talk about some of the hot things happening in Algorand. And I am using a new software. So bear with me if we make any mistakes tonight, but we about to go in anyway. So again, thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So, and I'm gonna make sure that we good on every platform. We good to go. Again, new software. But if y'all got anything to share with me, make sure y'all leave it in the chat. We, like I said, we going in tonight. The biggest stuff happening in Algorand is right now. What's good, Poke Sean? What's good? I appreciate you. But this is how I'm feeling again right now. I'm hyped. So right now, the market, we're gonna go look at the total market real quick before we dive in into the deep dive into Algorand right now. So let me go to it. Thought it was my no. I appreciate you, Eric. I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm trying something new right now. So if I'm a little slow, a little off, y'all just bear with me though. Bear with me. All right. So right here, this is the total crypto market cap, right? And the total market, let me go back. The total market has did a 2-day pullback, right? And then we go pull up something crazy today and gain a lot of the momentum back in the market. So all the cats that was buying the dip, that was doing what they're supposed to do during this type of downtrend, kudos to you because this was it. It was over and out already. Now, if we go hop over to Algorand, Algorand is back at the last line I drawn from my last live stream a few days ago, and we're at 44 cents. It's been flirting around 45 cents. So it's looking really good, really bullish for the Algorand chart, by the way. And that's what we all want to see. We want to see Algorand hold the line. And as I talked about in some of my tweets, we got a big consolidation kind of happening right now. Things are going to be consolidating. And then potentially a Christmas rally is what I'm thinking is the next thing up is a Christmas rally. So again, y'all got any comments about that? Let me know in the chat because a lot of stuff is happening. So again, appreciate you, Eric. Appreciate you, Poke Sean. So Algorand is popping. And then let's talk about it. Let's talk about the big news right here. So the big news is that Algorand is quantum proof. See, we'll make it more ways in the tsunami. Appreciate you, Don Bruder. Appreciate you. Algorand is quantum proof. Okay. Algorand is quantum proof. So recently, a few days ago, Google dropped the Willow platform, the Willow chip. And this chip right here is something that the crypto people kind of knew was coming. Everybody knew was coming. It's a supercomputer, a quantum computer, to be speaking. And Google's been working on this for a long time, and they have cracked one of the levels, one of the codes to be able to solve problems, make things happen faster than we've ever seen in human history. So the Willow also, they got the AI and all of that. I think Algorand will continue going up because after the presidential inauguration, 100%, I agree. I agree. And it's quantum proof. That's the big story of the day. So when we talking about quantum, not quantum realm like the Ant-Man, but we talking about real quantum. So shout out to all my Marvel fans out there. So Jimmy, what's good, Jimmy Lamb? What's good, fam? Appreciate you tapping in. So this is what we talking about today. Explore quantum AI. So Algorand is quantum proof. Silvio, John Woods, the team, Stacy, they've already been preparing themselves to be quantum. So I think it has something to do with the 24-word passcodes, just the way the system is running. So you got other blockchains that are even Bitcoin that potentially will be vulnerable when it comes to the quantum realm, the quantum existence of crypto at the moment. So when we're looking at this Google, they got the AI. AI will be quantum. It says our mission is to build quantum computing otherwise for otherwise unsolvable problems. So right here, the big story. Introducing Willow, the next generation of quantum chips. Willow, Google Quantum's AI latest state of the art quantum chip, is a big step towards developing a large scale error corrected quantum computer. You can read the blog there. And again, that's going to get people shaking in their boots when this stuff really drops, right? Jimmy says, Algorand. Facts, Jimmy. Facts. And that's what's happening. So when we go look at Algorand, most important part is that Algorand was already ready. So let me pull this next piece up here. Again, bear with me. A new software, I'm getting used to it. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. So we're gonna go on this side. What's good, fam? What's good, Pat? Sub C. Keep breaking down the good algo news. Most definitely. So right here, this thing is crazy because see if I can I zoom in a little bit? Yeah, there we go. So with Google announcing Willow, their quantum processor, we're entering the post quantum world. Again, no Ant Man. Algorand is a quantum secure ledger. The entire history of the chain is safeguarded against the future threats of quantum computers. Algorand will continue to lead the blockchain industry by adding more quantum layers of quantum resistance. So that's huge to me because, and then they have more article right there of about the quantum work. So y'all make sure you go check that out. Algorand cooking right now. And when we're looking at the quantum, again, like I just pointed out with Google, you want to be prepared because once these hackers, right, get the quantum, once these big companies get the quantum, they're gonna be knocking blockchains down, they're gonna be knocking data centers down, and they're gonna be making sure that they get everybody data, get everybody's money as they can. But if you're using a blockchain like Algorand that's quantum secure, quantum proof, that's why we're here, y'all. That is one of the big reasons why we're here. And before I go hop over to some of the other exciting news, I do want to talk about this right here. This is another thing that kind of blew my mind recently. And it's probably been all of your timeline. You can't even log into Twitter right now without hearing about this. And I think it's pretty cool. Right here, Monko. So I know the Monko fam, if you in the chat right now, make sure y'all tap in with me if you in the chat right now. So Monko, a meme coin that just launched recently, has been listed or is going to be listed on Bitmart, right? That's massive for Algorand, who's hasn't, I would say, traditionally been the biggest meme coin community. And so it says, keep an eye on your socials for further announcements. Share in the comments what you like about this project. So this coin been taking the mind share on crypto. Some of the memes are really funny, and they out here pushing. So like I said, I tweeted earlier, I'm impressed. I'm usually not the biggest meme person, but after a while, you start to check it out. You like, damn, they going hard. So shout out to all the rest of the memes in the Algorand community. But this one right here been going crazy. And then if you go look at the chart, he said, Eric V said, I sold out way too early on Monko. Bro, Eric, listen, I hear you. I fade. I'm the biggest meme fader that you could possibly, deal with. I got to keep it real. I be fading memes. I'm usually on the utilities and all these other things, and life be happening. Sometimes I'm not on Twitter and all of that every time. But this one right here, I'm impressed. It's going crazy. It just went back to a 2.2 million market cap. It has took a giant dip. I thought it was over, but a lot of people said it wasn't. So they bought the dip. And the dip happened at the same time Bitcoin dipped, at the same time Algorand dipped, at the same time everything was dipping. But here we are. We're looking at the potential meme of the year for Algorand potentially. So a lot of stuff is happening with this meme right here. So Monko is definitely doing this thing. The chart looks good. I expect more pullbacks along the way. If you also sold too early, as they say, it's never too late to get back in. So that's what I see up on here. This one has been very, very interesting. So y'all keep up the great work. They say it puts Algorand on the map because the memes been controlled by Solana. They've been controlled by other blockchains. So here we are. So now let's move to the next phase of this right here. We're gonna jump into some more of the exciting news that's been happening. So we got, or not this one right here. So Algorand again has been doing great work per usual. Looking for that dip again. Yeah, yeah. At this point, Eric, I'm buying tops. I'm buying tops. You know, I'll be reading my books. I'm buying tops. Sometimes you got to buy the things that are running up too. That's not financial advice, but sometimes you got to buy the top. All right. So this next one is as of today, Coinbase is notifying European users of the restriction of stable coins that don't meet the MiCA requirements. And again, remember, MiCA is for that those regulations that you can use your stable coins all throughout Europe. On Algorand, two options are fully MiCAR compliant and can be legally used in the EEA by 450 million people. So number one, USDC from Circle, that's the one that most of us using right now. Algorand is among the few non-EVM chains chosen by Circle to support USDC natively. So USDCA benefits from instant transaction finality and extreme low fixed fees and is supported on all major exchanges. So facts. So that was one of the most important things was for Algorand to add or support, I mean, Coinbase to support USDC on Algorand. I use it a lot when I'm switching between blockchains. You can easily just take some USDC, send it to Coinbase, and then send it back to the exchange you want. So I use Base a lot and I use Algorand a lot. Those are like the two main blockchains I use. And sometimes I want to make different moves. So I send it to Coinbase and I send it to Algorand, all free. Very dope. Okay. Let me go right here. Where we at? And then so when you're looking at the second one is the Yurd, which is from Quantos. And I did do an interview a while back with Quantos. So we're gonna need to get them on this channel to make sure we catch up with them on the update. So the Yurd is so first of all, Quantos is one of the few crypto companies in Europe with an EMI license and allowing it to issue electronic money legally in Europe. Quanto is fully regulated by the Dutch Central Bank, one of the most picky European central banks. So the Dutch Central Bank, again, is picky. They only want certain things popping. Quantos has been chosen. Yurd is not just a simple stable coin, but an electronic money token. EMT, meaning it is not subject to any volatility. 1 euro is always 1 euro, no matter what. It's a real digital programmable euro exclusively issued on Algorand. So that's massive right here. So what Algorand is saying is they're not just quantum proof, they're also MiCAR compliant. And what that means is they're protecting themselves, and at the same time, stable coins is looking delicious. And I always push that Algorand could be a payment process and stable coin issuing blockchain for sure. And as we just talked about, they also want to put some memes up on there. You know what I mean? So let me know what y'all think about that. I think it's massive. Let me sip tea. So leave some fire emojis if you feeling those Algorand updates. And then we're gonna hit you with a couple more real quick. All right. So this next one here is I'm seeing that Algorand is now with Mark is now doing a lot different things in the media. So Mark, Algorand Foundation Chief Marketing Officer Mark V, I will call him, joins trade talks, right, to discuss how companies can tokenize carbon offsets and to lower their carbon footprint right here. So this is huge. Nice production as well. So we got Thank you. Put some fire emojis in the chat. Put some rockets in the chat. Put some 100s in the chat. So we got Mark here on a big platform. What's it? NASDAQ, right? Right, crypto tomorrow. Rewrite tomorrow.com. So we got them on a big platform, and Mark is pushing the narrative of what Algorand can do. Quantum security, right? We got stable coins that are regulated throughout Europe. And then Algorand can work with the climate, right? It's a green blockchain. It's been saying that for years. It is also in position to help with carbon offsets, and that's another market that's coming up. Yeah, put them fires in the chat. Put those rockets in the chat if you're feeling what's happening. Can't wait to spend my USDC via Parawallet. Facts. More fires in the chat. Put some fires in the chat if you're feeling this. So big shout out to Mark. We also know we've seen him drop the Algorand commercials where he was with Scary Moochie and them and John and everybody at the store. They was over there spending on Algorand, ding, ding, doing that. And we seen it in real life very soon with the immersive MasterCard, another big alpha there if you don't know. So that's coming. Thank you for the fire. Put more fire in the chat. So that's happening. And then we know that that should help move the narrative. And let me then hop over here. So this is like a recap kind of what's been happening again recently. So Algorand Foundation says for those new in town that have missed what's been cooking on Algorand, you got the UNDP partnership. Now I interviewed them at the Decipher event. Oh yeah, appreciate y'all. Put some 100, some fires. Definitely appreciate that. That let me know we cooking over here. We cooking over here. So yeah, thank you. Explosions. So I interviewed the UNDP person, which is the United Nations person at the last Decipher on the Next Block channel. Appreciate you, Jerry. Oh, a money bag. Put a money bag in the chat too. Put a money bag in the chat. So I interviewed them and they were talking about what they were doing, and we see it happening. The United Nations development, they are being educated by the Algorand Foundation team, and the team is teaching the United Nations people about blockchain, which means they're going to be all around the world getting educated, and that blockchain that they're getting educated on is the one that they should be getting educated on. So when we talking mass adoption, this is what they're thinking about. Oh, cooking, cooking. We like that. Cooking. And then the second thing is staking rewards is coming soon. Also, go to the Passive Income Network YouTube channel. I put on a video that breaks it down about what the staking is, how to stake, the nodes, and all the resources on there. And then the third thing was the Coinbase Index 50 member. So for Coinbase to also include Algorand inside of its index is massive. And all Algorand has to do is continue to grow in market cap, which means its position within the index will be even better. Fire. And then 30% of all electric bills in Afghanistan is paid by Pay. I also interviewed the CEO founder of Pay. Make sure y'all go check that interview out. But I talked to him about this as well, about how they're changing the economic landscape by using blockchain. They were using Stellar Lumens, and then now they're using Algorand because Algorand, as we know, instant finality, cheaper, more access, and all of that. They hopping over there and they're paying their electric bills with this thing. They could use a regular phone, they can use a smartphone, they can use a card, and it's all through the blockchain. Make sure y'all go check out his Pay. Again, cooking, cooking, cooking. And then the DREC Alliance, all of those coins is popping. HBAR, XRP, Stellar Lumens, Hedera, Cardano, they all popping. And then we seen the Brave browser takeover viewed in front of their 70 million users. I don't know much about the decentralized ID, so I'm gonna have to look that one up. Let me know if y'all know about it. And then we got, of course, Travel X popping off, integrating or adopting more airlines. We got all of that happening on Algorand right now. And then let me come back to this one. This is more like a throwback. So the OG platform Alchemon, which I have supported a lot back in the day, videos, tutorials. We need to get Clifford on here to talk about their comeback. The token popped something crazy, which I thought was kind of funny. Let's see real quick. Brave should switch its rewards to algo. Facts. Hopefully that deal is in the works. That's actually a great idea. We'll send that one straight to Algorand Foundation. So Alchemon, the OG project, is coming back. They said that they want to tap in and come back. I used to play that game. It was pretty fun also. So, I think that's something that you could definitely rock with them if they come back, as they saying. So we want to tap in with them and have a discussion about what happened, what's going on. We know a lot of projects lost money via the the dropped in the algo token price and all crypto, and then a lot of companies and startups had their money inside of algo. I had a lot of money in algo, and then we all kind of tanked along the way. Let me see, what do you say? Alchemon is waiting for a lawsuit. Ooh, explain more. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Jimmy? A lawsuit? You think people are going to sue them? I don't think they misled anybody. We know startups um, fail and all of that. We know that happens. That happens. So one more thing before I start to head out, make sure y'all go check out the Guana space, Algoana space happening. I'm gonna hop in there. It starts in 5 minutes. The Algorand reunion, bull market blowout, Monko, Coop, lizards, birds, apes, and more. They got 20 plus NFTs to give away, meme giveaways, guest speakers, exclusive alpha, new level vibes. That's what I got for y'all today, because on the Passive Income Network, we aim to give you some value, keep you updated in the crypto, keep everything popping, and we all enjoy ourselves and each other as we ride up in the market. What happened to VV that crash hurt? VV. What's VV? But yeah, that crash did hurt. When everything crashed, man, it hurt me. It hurt a lot of people. A lot of people, barely could survive because of the crash. And then we can say mismanagement on everybody's part who kept holding on, right? But again, make sure y'all go join the space. We're gonna be tapping in. And just a little recap. We talked about the Google and the Algorand being quantum proof. They're ready for Google. We talked about all the updates with everything that's happening that the Algorand Foundation have been doing successfully. Mark on mainstream platforms. The token chart looking good. Monko took over everyone's timeline in the Twitter sphere. It's kind of crazy. And a lot of stuff is happening. And I appreciate all y'all with the emojis, the chef hat cooking, the fire emojis, the 100s. We got to always keep doing that. It's a gaming token. Okay. Eric, I'm going to definitely have to check that out. I'm going to check that VV out then. What happened to VV? It's a gaming token. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna check that out. So again, we're gonna keep it pushing, keep it moving on with our day. I appreciate y'all. And again, see Will with the Passive Income Network. Until the next stream or video, appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Let's run it up. All right, y'all. Peace.